Hi everyone, Shabbat Shalom. Great to be able to connect with you all, and I'm so happy that so many of you come to our Behaalotcha Shabbat and our Sunday speakers and services, and they will keep going, and we'll continue to think of really great ways that we can all connect and be with each other. I actually attended a whiskey club last night, and I must say it was a lovely experience, really good fun and just really enjoyable. So to be able to do social on Zoom. This week's Parshat is Behaalotcha, and one less talked about element is the trumpets. We're told by God to make 2 silver trumpets, and the function of these trumpets would be a few things. Number one, to gather the people together. It was blown to allow people to travel. So when the Jewish people in the desert would travel off from where they were, it would be the trumpets that would signal their moving. When wars were happening, these trumpets were blown, and also at festivals. So a lovely sort of diverse number of these things. And this almost was like a warning system for war, to go, to move, to travel. What's interesting, we know of 2 different blows, don't we? We have a tekiah and we have a truah. I know there's a shavarim, but let's leave the shavarim out for the moment. We have a tekiah and a truah. And we're told that when everyone would gather, they would blow the tekiah, and when they traveled, they'd blow the teruah. At war, teruah; festivals, tekiah. So there seems to be a sort of different function of the truah staccato blast and the flat, long tekiah blast. Now, Nachmanides, Rabbi Moses Nachmanides, 13th century Girona in Spain, he separates the 2 and says that teruah represents judgment. It is harsher. It represents a more severity. And that's why it's blown when war is being warned. And I suppose also when we travel and go out and we move, then of course we worry more. We're less, in a sense, settled. We see the severity of the world a lot more, and we have to deal with that, and we have to mitigate that. Whereas mercy is what the tekiah represents. And that mercy, of course, you have at home, in your family, when you're staying, when you're stationary, when you're not moving into the world and outside and traveling and in different places, when you're with the people you know. And also for festivals, when we wanted, in a sense, to show mercy to each other, that we were included entirely as a people within the festival, then the tekiah was the right note. Now it's interesting that Rosh Hashanah, of course, is called Yom Teruah, a day of blowing of the shofar, and a day of judgment. The teruah, right, was the harsher, judging blow, rather than the tekiah, more the blow of mercy. And so what do we want? Do we want a world of harshness or mercy? Well, I think we want mercy, and I think it made me feel that maybe the idea here is it's God's role to judge. It's God's role to judge humans, but it's for humans to be merciful to each other. Teruah is Rosh Hashanah. Teruah is about God judging. But ideally down here, we all want to be blowing the tekiah. Even when we're traveling and we're seeing people, we want to be able to build the connections with our world around based on mercy. We want a politics of mercy. We want a society that feels and thinks mercifully as well. The teruah may be for God, but we have the tekiah down here. So there's an idea for you all for Parshat Behaalotcha. Please God, see you later, 6:45 for Behaalotcha Shabbat, and have a really great, safe and well Shabbat. Bye everyone.